Okay, so I was asked by a fellow collector, what do I do, or the process of restoring a Rushton or any plush. Um, this is obviously Miss Mary Muffet from Rushton, or by Rushton, and she was very filthy. I basically just took her out of the wash under the delicate cycle. And now what I'm gonna do is look her over and see if I will need to do any type of sewing or adding stuffing, things like that. She still has some stains on her, as you can tell, which is normal because of the love that another child had for this Rushton. I don't like using Clorox to clean them. I've heard that OxyClean is pretty good, but I haven't attempted to try that yet. Okay, just from looking her over, she'll definitely need some sewing here and there. Her foot does have some areas that were that have been moth-eaten on the felt. I'm lucky because the felt didn't disintegrate in the wash, so her feet are okay. I may need to do the seam on this part of her pantaloons, and mostly right now I have to wait for her to dry. She's still very damp. I prefer not to hang it outside, mostly because I don't want the sunlight, direct sunlight on the rubber. And yep, that's it so far. Okay, so I've gone ahead and did the seam on her pantaloons, and now that's done. And then I also worked on some of the moth holes, which you can see it's not perfect, but hey, it'll do. And now she's ready to have her hair done. So what I'm gonna do is I will work on taking a doll brush. I prefer this one from Barbie, and I just brush the fur to clean out any dust or little dust balls that end up hiding in the fur, and it also makes the fur a lot more fuller. You'll see after I'm done. So as you can tell, I just finished brushing her hair, which is fur, and it's a lot fuller. Some areas are just patchy, but that's okay. That's just the way the felt is the fur is on stuffed animals and plushies. And now I'm going to work on cleaning her face and her hands. I use generally Mr. Clean erasers, magic erasers. You just add a little bit of water to the eraser itself, and then just wipe down your rubber parts of your plushie. She'll see you soon. So this is Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and I slightly wetted a little bit, not too much. And basically what you do is you just rub on the face gently. If there's any lines or anything anywhere, like markings, usually the eraser can take it off. And so you just generously wipe down and rub in areas Be careful not to rub too much on the eye makeup with the face paint, because it can take off the paint as well. So you have to be very careful of that. As you can see, the magic eraser, as I'm cleaning her hand, does fall apart. The particles come off of the sponge itself, and that just means that you're using it to work the rubber and clean it up. So don't panic if you see bits of the eraser coming off, as long as it's not bits of the rubber itself. Okay, as you can see, there's dirt on the eraser from cleaning her face and her hands. And now that I'm done with the wipe down, with the eraser, what I usually use is a wipey without alcohol. This one here came from Home Depot. It cleans off germs and dirt, but doesn't have Clorox on it, because I don't want it to be another irritant on the rubber. Okay, so I had already painted her lips and did the blush on her cheeks, and I forgot to show what she looked like prior to that. But I do have a photo I'm sure I could share that you'll see. But talking about the types of paints that I use on the face, they're generally acrylic paints. I get these from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and chalk pastels or pastel chalks to use as blush or coloring for the face. This is actually one from Vokes, and I like them because they blend easily on the face, the rubber face. So yeah. And when you're done with the style or the way that the face looks after painting or using the pastel chalks, then what I do is I use Mr. Superclear UV Flat sprays to seal her makeup. Well, here is Miss Mary. She is finally finished. The pinafore and the bonnet that she wears is not original to her, but they both are vintage. I think she turned out really good, don't you? Thank you for watching my restoration of a Rushton Miss Mary.